Hey there, Station Nation. If you are somebody who is trying to get the CV axle out of one of these X machines and you're having a problem, this is the video for you. I'm going to tell you right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. This is kind of a challenge one. I see this one pop up all the time. How do I get this CV axle out? I'm going to show you the basics really quick. If you're mechanically inclined enough to understand that you're going to go into this, I think you can get this pretty easily. But there's one problem that everybody runs into is the mission frame of a machine. This is the X model. This is the rear. Here's your rear receiver hitch, right? So this is the passenger side. In order to get this out, really, you got to start with taking off your shock. You want to loosen up this outer knuckle, take off the sway bar, get this to be able to be free, and then you're going to slide this whole knuckle and CV joint right out, right? So you have to get this whole knuckle out in order to get that CV joint out. If you want to even take the transmission out or the engine out or anything like that, you basically got to take this knuckle out with it. So it's just a couple bolts, get rid of the shock, take the sway bar off, and pull that out. And most of the time these pop out, right? And then once you're out, you can unscrew it from that rear, and then pop this thing out, and now you're fine. But if you're like most people, you got this issue with this inner cup sticking inside the transmission. So let's just pop that in there, right? So you're probably sitting in here. I can't. Oh, that's not gonna go. That's right, this is broken. Okay. So you're probably sitting there somewhere like this. The thing is all broken apart. The cup's stuck in there. And you're like, how the heck am I gonna get this out of here, right? I'll tell you what the problem is this clip right here. All of these CV axles have this little retaining clip that's in there. And for some reason, they bind in this and ride up in there and get stuck. They don't all do it, but it's like one side or the other gets stuck. This one I actually had to break. That's why it's not going in there. So, actually some people say, hey, can I get through there from the other side? You can't. So this is stuck from this side. You can't get it from the other side. So this is what I've done. If this is here like this, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna go get yourself, I've done this. You're gonna get yourself an exhaust clamp like this. Maybe I should be more prepared for these videos. I don't know. You're gonna stick that on there, right? You're gonna stick your exhaust clamp on there. And then you're gonna go get your slide hammer. And whatever piece is gonna work for you. This one seems to work pretty well. Maybe that guy, whatever piece on the end is gonna work for you. You're going to wedge that in there, tighten this sucker down, put your slide hammer on there, and just bash on it. I mean, you gotta bash on this thing until it comes out. I mean, that's pretty much the only way you're gonna get it out of there. So that's the tip. Bash on it, and really, you're gonna end up bashing on this thing and you're gonna think that it's gonna break. But you really don't have another option. This is about what it comes down to, and it's because that little clip rides up in there and that just sucks. So basically, I know that I've seen some people do weld. They weld, you know, basically it's still a slide hammer. They still use that setup, but they weld a bracket on here or something, but you have to fasten something on there to get it popped out. The other thing is, they're actually hard to get out of there, and I don't really have one, but if you can get, there's like a devil's finger or a rolling pry bar. If you can get a rolling pry bar, there's two little recesses on the bottom and the top that you can pop this out. That's how you're really supposed to pop them out, and just kind of pop them, but this is a bugger, and I hope that helped. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like my channel, whatever. I don't really do all that stuff. Appreciate you guys, Station Nation, hanging with me. I'm gonna try to do a lot more videos this year. I actually have a pretty good setup, so spare parts, I've got spare engines, I've got the complete transmission system. Well, actually, I don't have any gears in this. Those were taken, so I don't have any gears in there, but the hydro system. If you guys want to see a video of something specific, just let me know. Actually, so since we're talking about this axle, really, these are These are just pin needles in here. So this thing, the reason these things go out is because this gets dirty. So this cup and these pin bearings in there get so dirty that they start binding and cracking in there. So they're not supposed to be maintained necessarily. I mean, they're a sealed system, but I wish you could clean those out, because that's really kind of the problem. When you get water in there, the grease goes bad, things get bad in there, and then these little pin bearings, needle bearings get bad too. So, but if you have any questions on anything specific, like this is a whole D1105 in a box right now, right? So if you have any specific questions, let me know. I'd love to answer them for you, or if there's any specific videos that you want to see, besides the randomness that I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.